Hey, what's going on, guys? So I wanted to answer some questions since I did a Q&A on Instagram, as well as show you guys my setup. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. All right, so first question comes from Elijah. Would there be any games uploaded to your IG or YouTube? What? Somebody talking to me? Who was that? I have no idea what that was. I guess it was Cortana. I have no idea. But anyway, so Elijah asked, would there be other games uploaded to your IG or YouTube channel? If so, what games? There's a ton of new games coming out in 2018. But currently, I'm doing Tales of Borderlands on my YouTube, and then I'm also doing some PUBG playthroughs that I do every once in a while, and I throw those bad boys up on YouTube as well. New games coming out that I'm probably going to put on there would be like, let's see what I got here, like Far Cry, definitely Far Cry 5 because I love that game so much. And the other game that I'm looking forward to the most, Metro Exodus. Those will definitely be up there. It's just when they actually release them or if they ever do. Next question comes from Dinosaur Bay. It says, what games do you play the most on Xbox? Currently on Xbox, the games that I play the most would be PUBG, because that game is so fun. Even though I loot die. It's still a fun game. I don't get it. Why? Why is that so fun? The other game that I like the most, will always have a special place in my heart, is Rainbow Six Siege. It's the game that I'm the best at, the game that I know if I play it, I'm probably going to win no matter what. I'm just good at the game, dude, and that's why I like that game so much. Next question comes from Slayer of Comedy. What was the first game you ever played? Now, that's taking it way back. The first game that I ever played, more than likely, was like on, oh man, it was probably on a Sega. I played Sonic. Sonic I played a lot of, and then I got a PlayStation 1, and I played Spyro, one of the first Grand Theft Autos to come out. What else did I play? Area 51. Which might have been on the Sega Genesis. I played Area 51. I can't remember. I've been playing video games for a long time. I played Atari. I played Pitfall on Atari. I played a bunch of games on there. I played a lot of Donkey Kong, stuff like that. So I've been playing games since I was a real little kid, like real young. And I'm 27 now, dude. My birthday was yesterday. I'm 20, or no, it was 2 days ago. That's what happens when you get fucking old, you don't remember shit. But anyway, I'm 27 now. I've been playing games since I was 5. That's like 22 years, dude. 22 years I've been playing video games. I absolutely enjoy video games. I love them so much. And I will always probably play video games, dude. I don't ever see in the foreseeable future me not playing video games. Anyway, going back to your question, those are probably the first games I ever played. The first internet-based games I ever played, like online with people, would have been on the PlayStation 2. There was a game called SOCON, and it kind of was like a Call of Duty-based deal. I don't even remember it that much, honestly, but that was the first game I ever played online, and then when I switched over to Xbox, I started playing Call of Duty, Black Ops 1, I want to say, and it took off from there, dude. I just started playing competitively with everybody, and I loved it so much. That's probably why I like Rainbow Six so much, is because it's so competitive. Broken Helmet asks, how do you add Twitch overlays? Alright, so Twitch overlays, it depends what you're using. I use OBS, which is pretty much what every streamer uses, just because it doesn't take so much load on your computer, and the frames are a lot better, frames per second when you're showing your viewers and stuff like that. It's just overall a better system to use. So how you do it is, there's something called a browser source, I think. The browser source is for the I haven't streamed in so long, dude. I haven't streamed in so long. I think there's like some kind of, hold on, let me look at it. Alright, so I went into my OBS and I checked it out. First, obviously, you have to have an overlay. So I had mine made by Rated Gamers. He's really good, dude. He made my Twitch overlay, and it looks beautiful. I think he made it in Photoshop or Illustrator or something like that. So it really depends on what kind of overlay you want. You can even take like examples from online and like use that and kind of get an idea of that and do it that way. Anyway, I had him make one for me, and then you would go into OBS, add a scene, and then go to image, and then just browse and find that image of the Twitch overlay. It's literally just a picture over your stream is pretty much basically what it is. And then you would stretch it out, put your camera down inside your little box, wherever your box is on your Twitch overlay. Then you could put like people's names and stuff like that. Now, if you want to start doing have like donation scrolls and like follower goals and everything up in there, then you have to go to Steam Labs and do stuff through there, and then you could add that into your Twitch overlay. That stuff doesn't just come up on your image that you put on there on your Twitch overlay in general. You have to have like a browser source for that, which there's tons of YouTube videos. You can check that out and figure that out with, bro. Speaking of rated gamers, he asked, do you know the way? And let me tell you something. Do I know the way? I know the way. I created the way. Melanie Plays X asked, what games are you most excited for in 2018? Well, Melanie, I got a list for you. Far Cry 5, God of War, Jurassic World Evolution, which looks sick. I used to play Jurassic World when I was younger, and it's like a sim-based game for dinosaurs. It is the shit. I love that game. The Last of Us Part 2, we all have a soft spot. We all have a soft spot for The Last of Us Part 2. I mean, if you played Last of Us 1, come on. How would you not like that game? Metro Exodus, which is a really awesome game. I played all the Metros, dude. Love it, dude. I love it so much that that'll probably be my top game out of all of these games. Red Dead 2, which might or might not come out. Shadow of the Tomb Raider has been talked about coming out in 2018. And then also the infamous Spider-Man. I used to play Spider-Man on PlayStation when I was younger, and I'm really looking forward to a good Spider-Man game coming out again. So, with all that being said, guys, let's get into the setup. Here's a little bit of the setup. Right here we have the Snowball mic. This is a curved screen Samsung 27-inch TV. It does not have 4K capability, which makes me sad. One day, that's in the budget to get a 4K monitor. Also, I'm gonna get a new mic because the Snowball mic's okay. It's not great though, dude. Like, it does not pick up my voice as loud as other people when I'm playing like Xbox or something. So I need to get that figured out. Over here is my actual gaming monitor. So this is just a TV, dude. It's literally a TV, a 4K TV, which is completely pretty much pointless because I have the Xbox One. I don't even have the Xbox One S or the Xbox X. So really having this TV is kind of pointless, but it's a 40-inch TV, and that's what I use. Up here is my Logitech, I want to say C920, I think is what that one is. It does all right. I'm actually looking at another webcam right now, probably from Razer or something. And then up here, we just have pictures, of course, of Skyrim. Over here, we have Fallout and Turtle Beach, Elgato Gaming, and then also the Witcher symbol. And then we'll get to that in a second. Calm down. Look at that sexy little monster. Love that thing. Here's just the Xbox One. I want an Xbox X, but it's fucking $500, dude. What the hell? I used to have a PlayStation 2, but currently it is down. It is no longer in use. I have the Stranger Things cups here. This one says the upside down Stranger Things, and in the back there's a couple that says like, what's that one says? It says, what's that one say? It says, she's our friend and she's crazy. And then Team Barb, which who the hell cares about Barb, honestly. Then here, we got some Star Wars stuff. I built this little bad boy. Some USB sticks and shit like that that you guys don't care about. And then a pop vinyl Star Wars First World Executioner. Or First Order, sorry. I suck. I know. And then down here, we have a Buzz Lightyear cup, a Fallout cup with a good Lord Jesus on it. Mass Effect comic book. More Mass Effect stuff there. And then Duke Nukem. And then if you look inside the Fallout, there's actual bottle caps. It's all from root beer, man. I don't drink beer. I don't drink beer. This, you guys don't give a shit about. Down here we got Steelbooks, one of Mass Effect, one of Assassin's Creed 3, and one of Modern Warfare 2. Here, this little bad boy actually goes. We got my Get 'em hat, and then 2 exclusive Mountain Dew Code Red cans. The Game Fuel cans, not Code Red. Down here we have some games that are all messed up right now, which is good. That is good. So we have the G Fuel, which I don't actually drink anymore. We have this little Transformers guy down here. And then we have some Xbox video games as well. As I went to see one of the Star Wars, and I got these. Like, if you paid a little bit extra, you got to look like a stormtrooper. And those are 3D glasses, which are cool. Over here, you have the Gears of War Curb Stomp First Aid Kit, which used to have Band-Aids in it, no longer does. And then you have a Mass Effect art book, as well as the Man Cave, where men could be men. Then over here is just where you can crash the night. This is for whenever my buddies come over. I'm actually looking to put this little bad boy up. Sooner or later, that'll happen. All right, now to what really matters. All right, so here is my computer. I know the cords are a little crazy, but it's so dark over here you don't ever see it. So let's start with what we got. We have the motherboard, which is an Asus Gene VIII. It's a micro ATX case that I have. It's the Corsair 350D, I want to say. We have the Thermaltake Ring 3.0 cooler. It's a water cooler, actually. It's pretty dope. We have some shitty RAM in there, which I don't want you guys to see because it is shitty RAM. It's only 8 gigabytes of RAM. I'm looking to get 16 gigabytes here shortly. And then also replace this fan and this fan here with more Thermaltake RGB lighting. We have the Corsair CX750M power supply. It is not fully modular. It is just partly, which still gets the job done. And then back in here is the Samsung, I want to say 850 SD. Does that sound right? I think so. Hold on. Yeah, it's the Samsung 850 EVO SSD, which I used to have a hard drive, which was slow as hell. Over here is how you change the different color settings. Look how dusty it is already in here, dude. I gotta blow this all out. This is how you change the color settings for the Thermaltake radiator. So this is this is the first computer I've ever built. And I am very, very pleased with it. It needs to be cleaned up. But other than that, I'm really pleased with where it came from. I'll show you guys the computer I was working with, and then you guys can compare. So here's the computer I was working with before. I just have a lot of stuff just kind of hanging down in here right now. I know I probably shouldn't. I could sell some of this stuff, use some of this stuff over, but whatever. This was a Dell XPS 8910, and it had such a restriction of airflow. It was insane. The power supply went here. The hard drives, the SSDs, and everything went here. The CPU cooler was literally sitting on the back of this. I mean, there's no space, dude. There's no space. So it was just sitting right on top of the processor, which I didn't even tell you guys, the processor of my other computer over there, which is an i5 6400. I'm looking to get the i7 6700K here shortly. I mean, 7700K. Nope. Yeah, 6700K, sorry. I'm looking to get that here shortly. But yeah, this computer was ass. It was completely ass. It would always overheat. It was getting too hot. And I didn't even tell you guys my graphics card. So this is the GTX NVIDIA Founder Edition 1070, which gets the job done. I mean, it is definitely pretty quick. And the graphics look beautiful on it. So not shabby there. Alright, so with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed me answering the questions, seeing my setup. If you guys want to see any more of anything or ask me any more questions, do it in the comments below or hit me up on Instagram, DM me, comment, whatever you want to do. I love you guys so much, and until the next one, peace.